So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's Listlog user training session.
Good
I'm
evening.
really glad to have you all here. So, let's start this session. I'm Habibur Rahman, account executive at Lystloc, and I work closely with Lystloc users to help get the most value from the platform. The purpose of this session is to help you understand how to use Lystloc effectively in your daily work, whether you're using it for tracking, reporting, managing leads, or monitoring field operations. This training will give you a complete overview of how to make the best use of the platform. By end of this session, you will be able to navigate the app with ease, make the most out of its features, and avoid common mistakes that can cause tracking or reporting issues. This training is designed to be simple, practical, and hands-on so that you can apply it immediately in your daily work. So the purpose, let's see what is Listloc. Listloc is a powerful app that helps you in the field. It takes care of important tasks like recording attendance, sharing real-time updates, tracking travel and task activity, and even managing client interaction. So the idea is simple. You focus on your work and let Listlog handle the backend process for you. This way, reporting and updates are no longer a burden, but something that happens smoothly and automatically. So let's see about the objective and significance. So the goal of this training is to give you a complete clarity on the product. First, we will understand how Listlog works inside out. Then we will discuss how you can resolve common issues on your own so you don't lose valuable time. And finally, we will see how to use each feature effectively to get maximum benefit. The true significance of this training is to make your work easier, build your confidence, and help you perform better with less effort. So Listlog goes beyond just tracking. For example, it syncs your data instantly in real time. So managers can see updates right away without having to explain again and again. Here's few simple steps. Listlog helps you every day. Number one, check in and check out. In Listlog, it is made very simple. It's literally just one tab. This means the single tab, your work day activity starts getting tracked automatically. There is no need to write down timings or send manual updates. When you check in, the system records your start of the day, and when you check out, it neatly closes your day with all the details captured. So this one small action ensures that your attendance, your travel, and your reports are all accurate and up to date without any extra effort from your side. Number two, to get instant reports, which means no delay in sharing updates or taking decisions. Number three, since most of the process is automated, chances of errors are reduced. And the fourth option, the biggest advantage you get is more time to focus on customers, sales, or your actual field work instead of worrying about filling logs or reports. So let's see the tracking and the common issues which we face in the tracking actually. Now let's talk about some common issues like let's spend a little time extra on this slide because tracking issues are something we all face sometimes. So the main things are like GPS. So most of the cases GPS gets disabled. GPS is the main source of tracking here. If GPS is off, the app cannot know your location. So always make sure GPS is switched on before you start the work. And second, internet off. So Keep internet on for accurate and real-time updates. If internet is off, updates may be delayed, so keep internet on whenever possible.
Hi,
Power saving mode. Yes,
excuse me. I'm Irfan from Arabian Plastic, Apico.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm using this application since 2 years or maybe 2.5 year. It's
Okay,
regarding the tracking. The tracking is good, but when my salesman is visiting at the customer end, previously I was tracking the salesman from Google Map. Okay, Google
okay.
Time. So it was very good that from the Google Map, it is directly showing me the company name. Like, for example, Almarai, salesman
Okay.
visit to Almarai. Okay.
Okay.
But in your application, it is not like that. The coordinates are coming. So is it possible that you guys can integrate Google API?
One second, sir. I will just ask one of my team members to address this. So basically, like Google API, we are already using this Google API because whatever the application you're seeing in the tracking options which are seen in the map which is shown in the application, it's already integrated with the Google Maps only.
So then why the name is not coming?
Specifically, which name you want to address, like,
Like my customer is visiting any XYZ customer office. So,
Mhm.
Google, if we use Google API, so from the Google map, it can take the office address, office name, correct? The company name.
Exactly. Office names and all, like if it's registered in Google Map application,
Yeah,
already if we
but
are
then also
registered
it
with
is not
Google,
coming.
of course we can. It's already integrated on. No issues, sir. We will help you out. I will just note down your name and query so that after this session I will just connect with you and for sure we will solve the issue, sir. So
Yes,
your
thank
company
you.
name, sir?
Apico, 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 Arabian Plastic.
Okay, Arabian Plastic. Okay, sir.
Mm.
Sure. Mr. Irfan, right?
Yes,
Sure, Irfan, sir. I will just, after this session, I will just contact you.
yes,
And
thank you.
for sure, we will be, solving your problem. I will
Yeah,
ensure this.
yeah, you can continue.
Thank you so much. So let's continue with the section on this. I was saying regarding the power saving mode. So many phones have a power saving mode that limits apps from running in the background. So if this is turned on, Listlog cannot function smoothly. It's to better to disable power saving mode during work hours and low battery. Specifically, when battery goes low below a certain point, some mobile phones like automatically restrict these background applications. So it is best to charge your phone in advance. It's always a good habit, or you can have an optimal battery level always while before starting the work. And the final step is like whitelist settings. Some phones close apps running in the background. So to always, to run the application from the background, it's better, you have to go to the settings of your applications and select the auto start option and enable it. So that always the application will be, logged in the background and it always allows the software versions allows the application to run properly in the background. So if we remember these simple points, 90% of the tracking issues can be avoided. So here is a visual guide of the tracking impact, and this is a feature which is there in our application. So in this slide, this shows how tracking impact is displayed and the effect of missed tracking in a visual view. If there is a gap, the system highlights it clearly. So whenever the app fails to record an activity, maybe because GPS was off or the app, this is very useful. So the idea here is not to blame anyone, but to show exactly where and why tracking was missed. This helps you and your manager quickly understand the reason instead of guessing. It makes everything transparent and easy to correct. It removes any confusion about why a location or visit wasn't recorded. It gives transparency to both you and your manager. No need for long explanations. And it also helps you correct the issue quickly. For example, if you see a gap, you immediately know whether it was GPS, internet, or app settings that caused it. This saves time and builds trust in the data. So here we see different app statuses. Like if the app is closed, stopped, too far into the background, data may not record properly. But when it's active or in the foreground, tracking works best. So the simple habit is during work hours, don't force close the app. Just let it run normally in the background. So now let's break down the app systems, like the status of the device status, like charging, app closed, app stop, app in foreground in simple terms. So app closed means this means the app has been cleared from the background, usually by swiping it away. In this case, the app completely stops running and cannot track anything. App stop means the app may stop working due to some network fluctuations or system errors, or if the phone force stops it again. So no activity will be recorded until you open it again. An app in foreground means you're actively using the app. For example, you're checking in, you're checking out, you're updating a task, or looking at the dashboard. In this state, the tracking is smooth. So here it is mentioned. You can see app stop, battery server enabled, app in doze mode, all these things. So app in background, sometimes it may show you as app in background. This means the app continues running in the background, even if it's not on your screen. In the sense, like actively you're not using like check in or check out, but at the time of the customer meeting, it may be running in the background. You should make sure that you're not closing the application from the back. So that's the main. So the best practice is do not clear or stop the app during work hours. Just let it stay in the background. It will do its job quietly without disturbing. So here you can see the device status as charging, shutdown, dose mode. So on this slide, we can see a visual representation of this device status. The charging means the mobile was connected to a charger and was being charged. And shutdown means the mobile was completely switched off and not in use. So you can see here the app in dose mode, which is mentioned here. You can see it. So this is like the phone was idle for a while, and to save the power, it automatically went into a light sleep. So sometimes in this dose, when the app is in dose mode, the application may not track and it may not give the proper accurate, kilometers or sometimes the actual locations. So it also, impacts the track. So battery saver, for example, if you can see here, saver enable, like 40 minutes is mentioned. The battery saver enable means the mobile was running in the battery saving mode, which limits many background activities and can affect normal function. So this slide is simply showing us the different conditions of the device in a very clear way. So device status is equally important. If the phone is charging, restarting, shutdown, or goes into doze mode, so it impacts the tracking. It's natural, but it's good to remember a small tip. Like during work hours, try not to keep the phone idle for too long and always reopen the app after restarting your device. Finally, let's look at user settings. These are completely in our control. Here we have a visual representation of the user settings on the mobile. This shows us exactly how the phone was configured at that time. The GPS off means the location service on the phone was disabled, so the device could not capture location. Internet off means mobile data was switched off, so live updates were not possible. Battery saver on means, as I said in the previous slide, mobile was running in power saving mode, which restricts many background activities. In short, this slide gives us a simple picture of the user's mobile settings at the particular moment. So if GPS is turned off or if battery saver mode is enabled, tracking will not be complete. So the simple rule is keep GPS and internet on during work hours, avoid aggressive battery saving. This simple steps makes a big difference in accuracy. So I would like to just summarize the best practices for smooth usage. To summarize and make your application easier, like here are a few best practices. Always check GPS. and internet before starting work. Keep the app running in the background. Don't force close it. Charge your phone well in advance. Keep a optimal charge. Avoid sudden shutdowns. And finally, whenever you face an issue, first check these simple points. Most problems get solved at day. By following these habits, you will ensure smooth and stress-free usage every day. So thank you so much for your time and attention. Now I would love to hear queries or questions. I will be happy to clarify.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Bhushan from Konar.
Yes.
क्वेश्चन इज जो किलोमीटर रहता
Okay.
है ना, अगर अपन गूगल से कंपेयर करें तो किलोमीटर में बहुत सारा डिफरेंट आता है.
G.
तो हाउ कैन करेक्टनेस.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you please elaborate?
एक्चुअली जो डे बेसिस का ट्रैकिंग होता है ना, तो उसमें कुछ
Okay.
किलोमीटर अपन काउंट करते हैं कि आज के डेट में कितना इंजीनियर से वो कितना घुमा है. तो उसका जो
Okay.
किलोमीटर आता है और गूगल
Okay.
से जो किलोमीटर अपन काउंट करते हैं तो दोनों में बहुत सारा डिफरेंट आता है. कभी
Okay.
कभी बहुत सारा ज़्यादा दिखाता है किलोमीटर या बहुत सारा कम भी दिखाता है.
G. So specifically, आप देखेंगे सर गूगल से तो like you cannot compare directly. You cannot compare with the Google application because, however, if you can see, Listlog application is a third-party application for the software version which is there for the Android or iOS. So, like specifically, how much kilometer variations you're getting, sir?
ऑलमोस्ट 13 to 14 किलोमीटर्स
30 to 40.
डिफरेंट.
Okay. Okay, sir. So I will just note down your query. I will just check and we will revert back to you with this. Most probably the main reasons like this is the tracking impact which I explained now. So most of the users like they might not be properly keeping the application in the background. Sometimes they post close the application from the background. So all these things happen. So this affects the application, and the tracking gets impacted. So I will just put down your details. May I know your company name, sir?
सॉरी.
Your company name?
कोणार्क ग्लोबल.
Konark Global.
नासिक.
Okay. Okay, sir. I will just note down.
वन मोर क्वेश्चन सर. अपन अगर
Yes, sir.
अपना ट्रैकिंग का शीट देखते हैं ना तो डेली बेसिस वो ट्रैकिंग होता है, करेक्ट.
Mm-hmm.
वो मतलब एक पर्टिकुलर एम्प्लॉय उसने कहाँ कहाँ से टर्न लिया है ये पर्टिकुलर वहाँ पे शो होता है, करेक्ट.
Exactly.
बीच बीच में क्या होता है, 1 पॉइंट टू सेकंड पॉइंट वो डायरेक्टली जंप करता
Okay.
है ना. वो मतलब वो कहाँ से उसने टर्न लिया है, कहाँ से वो कौन से रूट से वो गया है, ये शो नहीं होता है, वो
Okay.
डायरेक्टली जंप करता है.
I understand, sir.
हाँ
Like
तो
in the
इसमें
map
एक्चुअली.
you're saying, right?
सॉरी.
In the map, when you're seeing the route. So the route is not proper, you're saying, right?
हाँ.
So this is because of the whitelist settings might not be done in the user's application, I mean user settings in the mobile phone. So it's best to do the whitelist settings. For sure, I will just share the details with you, after the session. How to do the whitelist settings. We have the data with the
ओके.
screenshot and the proofs and all. So how to do that settings step by step because for each and every mobile phone is totally different. It's not be the same for all the mobile phones. So some mobile phones have a different setting. It is named as auto starts, and some mobile phones has. So I will share the document. For sure, I have note down your query, and for sure we will address it, and we will try to complete your query. For sure.
ओके. ओके.
Yeah.
और अभी आपने अभी बताया कि बैकग्राउंड ऐप को लॉक करके रखना चाहिए, करेक्ट.
Exactly, sir.
हाँ, अभी कौन से मोबाइल में वो फंक्शन ही नहीं आता है, तो उसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए. जैसे कि सैमसंग के मोबाइल है उसमें वो फंक्शन ही है ऐप लॉक करने का.
Yes, sir. Exactly. In Samsung, you will not be getting the
हाँ, तो फिर ये
functions.
इसमें क्या करने का?
So I will just ask my team member. And Sangeeta, can you please address on this?
Sure. Hi, sir. So can you
अगर
please share your user details so that would help us to check on the tracking data and update you and guide you further for the same?
सॉरी,
Can you please help us with the user data? Whoever the user is getting an issue, you can share it to us or drop an email to customer support at listlog.com.
ओके, विल शेयर
Where we'll check for the tracking data and then we'll update you on the same
यस, वी
further.
विल शेयर सून ऑन योर मेल.
Sure, okay. Okay.
So, any other questions on this? Any doubts for anyone?
नो, थैंक यू सर.
Thanks so much, sir. So thank you. Anyone? Do you have any doubts?
Habib, you have one of the query in chat.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Yes, Mr. John, I'm not considering the times it's happening. Of course not. John, sir, I would like to request to send the detailed queries to our email ID, which is mentioned on the screen, customer support at listlog.com. So sure, I will just answer your query on that. So you can see this client visits and all the tracking page in one page, which is like in this list CRM we have in the visits module specifically. If you just see the visits module, all the clients visits you can just see in one page. It's in list CRM picture. We have an inbuilt CRM, ma'am, Akshaya, ma'am. We have an inbuilt CRM which is called list CRM. So if you're looking for a demonstration or anything, please mail to us. For sure, we will be arranging a demo. So any other queries? So thank you so much for your time and attention today. I hope this session gave you clarity and confidence in using Listlog. So I think I have addressed all the queries. But anyone has any other queries apart from? So if you have any other queries, if you want to address, you can just share the query to customer support at listlog.com. So thank you so much for your time. So the app is here to support you, to save your time and to make work easier. If you ever face challenges, don't worry. Most of them are all small things that can be fixed easily. So reach us to customer support at listlog.com. Thank you. Have a good day.